Well, hi. Back with another morning coffee. I'm Todd Studer. Thank you very much for all the wonderful comments that I've been receiving all week long, as this is the first week of this brand new morning show, completely web-based, and no other place that you can get it other than on social media and also on YouTube. This morning's coffee cup, where is it at? Well, this is from Joshua Tree National Park. I was out there a couple of years ago with my son on vacation and did a driving tour through Joshua Tree. I could see wanting to spend maybe a week in that park, set up a tent and just hang out. Beautiful, beautiful area. And I'm a big fan of national parks. I'm a fan of state parks. I'm a fan of county parks. I don't know. Yeah, I just kind of love being outside. Speaking of which, I smell like a campfire right now. I know you can't tell through the internet, but I was out earlier recording couple of episodes of my podcast, Campfire Conversations, at the Acres off Homestead Avenue, east of Council Bluffs. And the wind shifted. It was blowing out of the south when I got there. And then at some point, it shifted and started to drift back toward me. A lot of heat, a lot of smoke coming right into my face. I'm surprised my eyes aren't bloodshot right now because it was just all over, and I really smell like a campfire currently. But there was a reason for going out there, because I had an opportunity to talk with a couple of wonderful businesswomen from Council Bluffs. One is Bree Alger with Essence Med, and also Alona Holland. And we're going to talk with them about an event that's coming up at the Acres next week. It is called Women Inspiring Women. So I'm going to show you a couple of clips from that. And the full episode is also out right now on YouTube and also across social media. But let's check in, beginning with Bree Alger.
Yeah, I think we've gotten a lot of really great traction for these Women Inspiring Women events, just because I feel like we do a good job of putting together a solid program. So our last event that we had was a Say Yes event, and this one's actually kind of a Say No event. So this event is centered a lot more around like setting boundaries and going into the season where it's the holidays and you're just shouldering a lot in your personal and professional life, and especially as women, we just sign on for a lot. And so this event is really shaping how women can healthily set boundaries, especially going into the season. And we figured, what better place than this to have it? So
it's hard to do. What you're talking about is a very hard thing to do, because when people come to you and are making a request of you, typically there's a reason why they're asking.
Yes.
And so to be able to say no, I'm sure with your business that you want to be able to say yes to everything, but at times it's, okay, what is the trade-off? And can I really do this and still be as effective and being able to be as much of service if I do say yes?
That's exactly right. Because usually if you're saying yes to something, you inherently are having to say no to something else. And whether it be personal or whatever it may be, oftentimes, especially as females, we put ourselves on the back burner. We're very inclined to say yes. We're very social, relational focused. And so it gets really difficult to say no, like you had mentioned. So it is finding that healthy balance and finding a positive way to create a space for no. So that's really kind of what we're cultivating. And we have a wonderful speaker that's coming in that has a lot of experience in this area. And so she's going to be chatting about different ways that you can adopt that and make it easier to say no. So
also on the committee for Women Inspiring Women is Alona Holland with Life Dimensions, and had an opportunity to talk with her about the event as well. Talk about, you're sitting on the board for this. So what is it about this that you knew that you wanted to be a part of it?
Yeah, so we have been on the committee, Bree and I, together this year, whereas I've been on the committee since the day it started. I'm one of the oldies, and this commenced in 2019,
right.
So prior to COVID. And naturally our mission then was, pandemic style. We were wanting to bring people together and just, serve the community in this new normal, But then it became more than that, because it's a committee that is looking, as Bree mentioned, to include all women. So it's not just women that are entrepreneurs, or maybe women that are looking to get out, being stay-at-home moms, and they're just looking to get in and be part of an activity and support the community and other women that are entrepreneurs. Maybe in the long run they do become entrepreneurs as well. But it's not just entrepreneurship, this is well-being, this is women's health, women's physical, mental, emotional health. We've had speakers from all walks of life that have given so much to any female that has attended. So whether it is personal growth, professional growth, mental health, we've had so many speakers and collaborations locally. And that for me is huge, because when you have someone local, you know that they're accessible. You can attend their workshops, their events, you can go to their business, you can really seek out as much support and collaborations as you yourself need. And it can be, more powerful than anything I've experienced, to be in person and to be here,
Again, as mentioned, Women Inspiring Women coming up on Tuesday, October 15th. It's very, very soon, and you can still get tickets. We're going to put a link here in the comments about where you can get yours and take part of just a wonderful event at a wonderful venue with a lot of wonderful people, some of my favorite all across town. So again, a thank you to the great sponsors so far that we have that are helping out with Morning Coffee. Of course, Foxco Fabrication. By the way, it's not just things that, cups and different things that he makes. He also does welding. Rick does a great job with that. And they're now making flatbed trucks. They can turn your truck into a flatbed. It's really cool. You need to go to foxcofab.com to take a look at that. Also, the Best Wrestler is a wonderful contributor and sponsor of Morning Coffee. Very thankful that George decided to get involved with this, and also thankful that he came out and joined me on a recent episode of Campfire Conversations. If you haven't watched it yet, jump back. Just scroll down wherever you're watching this at, and you'll be able to see that episode. George is he's just a wonderful, wonderful man, and also has a fascinating story, wrestling all the way to the 2016 Olympics in Rio, where he wrestled for Bulgaria. And Just Sue Creative is helping us out here with Morning Coffee. Sue is working on my website currently, so if you ever go to Les Hills Media and take a look, currently, not so much, but very, very soon it's going to look altogether different, and she's doing a great job with that, and also wanted to help out with Morning Coffee. And so if you have a project like a website that needs built, or maybe you need some help with SEO or anything involved with that, go to justsuecreative.com and you can learn all about what it is that Sue Pitts does. And Sue's been a big help to me over the years as with working for the Small Business Development Center, and now out on her own with Just Sue Creative. So we wish her the absolute best of luck as she is branching out onto her own, and I'm sure she's going to be a huge success. Also, a huge thank you to you for watching and listening this new morning show. I'd mentioned right at the beginning that I don't know ultimately what this is going to look like. It could be very similar to this in a couple of months. It could be completely different. I'm just going to start testing doors, see what's open, start walking through them, have more guests on. And I'm already starting to get calls for people who want to be on the show. That happened very quickly. It kind of surprised me a little bit of how quickly folks found this. So I'm grateful for the wonderful comments from you, and also the encouraging words and everything about that. It's humbling how much support that I've gotten this quickly with Morning Coffee. So that's going to wrap up this Morning Coffee on October 10th. We have another episode coming up tomorrow morning. So until then, have a great day.